they don't tell you what the verse afterwards,
Stop,
or the
stop,
hadith
stop,
afterwards
stop,
says.
stop, stop. This is hadith, bro.
I need.
Don't say first. No. Don't
Isa,
say
Isa,
that. And it's not even.
do you want to talk?
Let
You
me
want to
explain.
talk to me?
Let me explain.
Friendly,
Stop.
brotherly, nicely.
Listen.
Yeah.
Listen to what you just said. The one after. What book did you say it was in? Fitan, correct?
Yes.
What book was that in?
If it's in Kitab al-Fitan, then what?
No. What book would...
If the same hadith is found in Kitab
Listen,
al-Fitan,
just
then what?
answer the question. The one you're saying is after, because I'm saying I've gone through both of them. Do you understand now?
Yes.
So I'm saying it might not be after this one, which is in a different...
MashaAllah,
Do you understand
Isa.
now?
So now,
Right.
I
So all I'm
understand it.
saying-
I already,
Brother, listen.
that was the point I was going to make, Isa.
Listen, all I'm saying is, the one I have, remember I said, it says Eastwood in brackets. That's what I bought.
No, we're going to read the Arabic.
Brother, you're not listening.
Yes.
In the
We're not
one,
gonna read the
brother,
brackets.
stop talking, man. I'm saying the one I brought, it doesn't say Eastwood.
Yeah, it doesn't. No. It says Maskan Aisha.
Right. So you said the living place of Aisha,
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
Right. I'm saying the one, from what I believe, it says the same, similar wording, but it said Eastwood. But it wasn't, I don't think, after this one. Because it might be, like you said, Kitab al-Fitan, which is a
So in the same book,
Wait, man. Mine was about Qums, that chapter. You understand? So I'm saying to you, let's say now you're going to bring that one. Let's say I've seen it and I accept that it's there, but I reject it. Let's
Yeah,
discuss
man,
it.
get ready for the big debate.
so that you know what was going to happen. You know I was going to read the other
Get ready
reports
for the big
that
debate.
contextualize it.
Shias versus Sunnis.
It's not a problem. It's not a problem.
Sunni all the
What
way.
we do is
Sunni all the way.
way.
Subscribe to the Young Muslims Network.
what happens.
OSCC Dawah too.
Take one report on its own.
Can turn it around.
Yeah, and base an entire theology or an idea on it, then we are in big trouble. What we do in Islam, in Islamic literature, we take one report and then we take all of the report, authentic ones, to contextualize all of them. You agree?
I agree, but if
Yes.
I've got the Quran
Okay.
to back
So you
it,
agree? So you agree?
Not if I've got the Quran to back it. But in general,
The point I just made, do you agree with it? Okay, yes. In general, we do not rely on one report only. So Isa, he had highlighted one report on in his file, and the next hadith is missing on that page. That may contextualize it.
don't say that, brother. It was the last hadith on the page.
Okay.
Come on,
So
bro.
let me find Sahih Muslim.
Yeah, go
Let me
ahead.
find Sahih Muslim.
Okay, we'll
And we go to Kitab al-Fitan and we
Discuss whichever, whatever you can.
Now that we know the other report is there, you've accepted it, right?
what I
Where
remember, yeah.
Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam points to the east. Okay, so from the member of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam,
I don't know about the member. That's what I'm saying. All I think I remember.
have you been
was-
to Medina, Masjid al-Nabawi?
But what I'm saying,
You've never been there. I've been there.
Stick to the hadith. Listen. Stick to the hadith. What I'm
How can we stick to the hadith without discussing the geography?
Subscribe to my new channel.
saying to you,
My new channel.
from my recollection, I remember seeing, I think, one that said Eastwood without saying Aisha's house. Do you understand? So I'm
seen it.
happy to say,
You've seen it.
what I'm saying to you,
Okay.
I believe that this hadith, along with the Quranic verse I was going to use, proves my point. Do you understand? So that's why I wanted you to, I brought them together. Now it's sort of come apart.
So you ignore other reports and you take one from
I'm saying, because the Quran is the criteria. So I'm saying,
and the
if I-
Quran says Aisha's fitna.
All right,
Because from the
I'll
hadith
tell
you're
you
making a
what,
point that Aisha's
Wait,
fitna.
why
I'm
is
saying
it? What phone is
From
that?
that solitary hadith, you're making a point on the hadith that Aisha is fitna, and you're saying the Quran is and the Quran is the testament. Is that the
I'm
claim
saying
you're
the
making?
Quran and the hadith.
Okay, if the Quran said Aisha is fitna,
Subscribe
and
to
then you
the
had
Young
hadith to support
Muslims
it,
Network channel,
you would
OSCC
definitely
Dawah.
make
I can't hear it, bro.
But if you're saying the hadith is saying Aisha is fitna, and then you wanna
right, let's do the-
use
let's do
that
the verse.
hadith
Let's do the verse now.
to read the Quran,
Forget that. Let's go to the verse. Let's start with the verse now.
No. We're not going to go to the verse.
Yes.
You've raised an issue. We have to deal with
The-
it. You
the
said
hadith is
Prophet
based on
ﷺ
the
pointed to the house of Aisha. Isa, look,
It's
that's why I
okay.
get frustrated. You don't let me finish, and people don't know what I have to say. People cannot. They're left frustrated. Let me finish my point.
Can we start timing?
Yeah, in 1 minute. In 1 minute.
Wow, what?
Okay.
Code breaker.
Isa raised a hadith. He brought a hadith from Sahih Muslim, and in the same book Sahih Muslim, there are other reports that contextualize the hadith. It wasn't the house of Aisha the Prophet was pointing to. He was pointing towards east. Okay, when you stand in Medina, east is Iraq, and how do we know the Prophet was talking about Iraq? Because there is a swath of reports, a hadith from the Prophet talking about Iraq that from Iraq, the horns. Wait. I know you're from Iraq. You don't like it. I know.
No, Iraq is north. How can he
Wait.
How can he west or east?
East. Where is
He
east?
was pointing to Najd.
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 Yeah, not Iraq.
Not Iraq. Iraq is in the north of Medina. And if he pointed, there is there, here and there, but he is not pointing there, far away.
Okay.
He pointed here.
Thank you.
من
Can
هنا
I finish
there.
my point and you will understand? The Prophet ﷺ specifically mentioned. Akhi, let me finish. The Prophet ﷺ specifically mentioned that from Iraq will come the earthquake, the fitna. There are reports Prophet ﷺ specifically mentioned Iraq. Specifically. Yes, in specific words. Challenge me and I'll bring the reports out. Okay, now that is clear. I have to make a point. I have to finish my point. So, from the member, Rasulullah ﷺ was pointing towards the house of Aisha. No, he wasn't. He was pointing towards the east. How do we know that? Because other reports contextualize that. They clarify. So the Prophet ﷺ didn't mean Aisha. Rather, he was showing the people the direction. Now that's clear. I'm finishing now, man. I'm finishing. Now that's clear that the Prophet ﷺ, in the light of other reports, was not talking about Aisha or her house. Rather, he was talking about east. East. How do we know? Because there are other reports saying
No,
east.
we do
And
that.
some reports.
Yeah?
You don't edit videos, do you?
No, not really.
Some reports say Iraq. Okay, so we know the Prophet
OSCC
was
that one.
pointing towards Iraq. Finishing
Yeah,
now.
because
The
other
second
channels always
point. Isa, people need to know. They have the right to know this. They have the right to know this. Now, another way of dealing with this argument. Let's assume very quickly. Isa, we are both here for education, right?
I'm saying I want to respond.
Yes, you will respond. Let me finish first. Isa, this point has taken me half an hour to make, and I can make it in 1 or 2 minutes. If you let me, yeah. This is one way of dealing with this claim. Some people who have a problem with Aisha, when they bring this report solitarily, alone on its own, and they claim that Aisha is the fitna, this is one way of dealing with that argument, by bringing all the other reports that clarify the picture. That's one way. The other way of dealing with this particular argument is to ask them, where did the Prophet ﷺ die? Where did the Prophet ﷺ die? And did he know he was dying? And did he specifically ask to die in that place where the Prophet himself seems to have pointed that fitna is there? So by your by your reasoning, if we accept that reasoning that that's where the fitna is, in the house of Aisha, where is the Prophet buried today? Can you help me? Where is he buried? Where is he buried? He is buried in the same place. This brother is claiming that the Prophet was pointing and saying that's where the fitna is. By his own argument, the Prophet ﷺ is the fitna. A'udhu billah thumma a'udhu
Brother,
billah.
his house.
Finish?
Okay.
Right, you finish your monologue, right?
So why did the Prophet ﷺ point? Fitna is there and then he's buried there.
Because he goes and he talks to her directly now.
Stop talking
How
to
you
me.
break that argument?
No, he went
Do you
and talked
agree
to her
you have to
directly.
start debating with
من
other people?
هي التي ينبح عليها كلاب الحوأم.
Adnan,
He doesn't know.
do you
Can I
agree
talk-
not-
can I talk
no,
to Isa?
Stop.
That's
Do you
the
agree-
fitna. على الحوأم
Do you
الفتنة.
agree not to start conversation with other people? No matter what
I won't.
حرب الجمل.
Now, did you understand my two arguments?
Very easy, very clear.
Yes.
Very common.
Thank you so much.
Sunni arguments, right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to read from the Quran.
No, not the second one. It's not a Sunni argument. I've never read it before.
That's fine. I'm going to read from the Quran, which is the criteria.
It's an argument based upon history.
Oh, brother, but don't bring.
Oh,
No, wait.
actually,
Don't bring something
I'm
from
talking
your
to him,
book
please.
only.
Brother, wait.
Hujja.
Brother, I'm not
Why
debating.
he bring
Aki,
from
the
your book?
Quran.
Bring something from his book.
The Quran
to
is
be
the criteria.
together.
Aki, please.
I can write
I've got
anything,
this
but
covered.
can you believe me?
Aki, please. What's wrong with you? Look, please stop. Thank you. So from
respond to
Surah,
my argument.
directly to what you said, directly. Okay. And the Quran, that's better speech than anything. So let me talk. Okay.
Okay, first, before we move to the Quran, do you believe House of Aisha was the fitna?
Wait,
That's
brother,
what the fitna was.
Wait, let me talk. Let me talk, please. You said not to interrupt me, please. Okay. So Surah Tahrim.
Okay, wait.
Verse
Isa,
4, wait.
Isa, before
Adnan,
I want to go to the
stop.
Quran. Isa, I want you to go to the Quran. Before we go to the Quran, can you tell me,
Stop.
do you still
I'm gonna
believe?
make my
Do you
argument.
still
You're
believe?
going to see in a minute. Don't worry. Everything you want to know right now, inshallah.
Can we?
No,
be
wait.
direct?
The
Can
dog
we be
was
direct?
barking.
Forget all that.
Can we be direct about the evidence?
Robert, you're going to see how direct I am in a minute.
Thank you so
Okay,
much.
Allah's more direct than anything.
Like, I couldn't use the internet.
Okay.
Like,
So Allah says in the Quran, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir
if I was you,
rajim,
I'd just do a little bit and then just
in tatuba ila Allah
like 10,
faqad
15 minutes, 10
sagat
minutes,
qulubukuma
finish it. Like a vlog, innit? Like a subscribe to
wa
a
in
new videos
tadarhara
later.
alayhi fa inna Allah
Just read English. Don't worry about it. Just read
wait.
English. Read
Allah
the translation.
huwa
مولاه وجبرائيل
مولاه
وصالح
وجبريل وصالح المؤمنين والملائكة بعد
والملائكة.
ذلك
ظهير
ظاهرون.
ظهير
ظاهرون. So in
Just read the
English
translation
it says, if you two, so this is the Saudi translation, the Noble Quran. If you two wives of the Prophet,
Sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
Aisha and Hafsa,
Yes.
alayhi salam, turn in repentance to Allah, it will be better for you. Your hearts are indeed so inclined to, in brackets, to oppose what the Prophet likes, sallallahu alayhi wasallam.
Sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
But if you two help one another against him, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, then verily Allah is his Mawla, Lord, Master and Protector, and Jibreel, and the righteous from among the believers, and furthermore, the angels are his helpers.
Yes.
Now, wait.
So
I
what's
was
your
trying
point?
to get the point of which verses you were saying at the beginning refer to honey, refer to Maria, and so on. I'm saying clearly here, the situation is very serious. Okay? Extremely serious, because number one, Allah cuts off the if, the conditional sentence. He cuts it off when he says faqad. Right? That's my first point.
Do you know the Arabic language?
I know this, I've studied the Arabic of this, that's my point.
No, but you can't read.
That's fine.
You
Let's
evidently
stop.
can't read, so you don't
So
know the
let's-
Arabic
let's
language.
see,
خروج
let's see,
الإيمان
let's
من
see.
القلب.
Let's see.
خروج
Right?
So before you make
Don't
an
do Muhammad
argument,
Ijad, brother, please. Let's go into, brother.
before you
if
make
I-
an argument from the Arabic language,
Not
you have
listening.
to
You're
you have
not
to
the only
demonstrate.
person- You're not the only person that knows Arabic, correct? Do you agree?
What does ha huna mean?
Wait,
Tell me
stop,
what does ha huna
stop,
mean.
stop.
Okay. Tell me
Don't-
what
you know
ha
what,
huna
just
means.
stop talking because I didn't.
Okay.
You didn't want me to
Tell me
interrupt.
what
No,
ha-huna means.
Don't ask me nothing. Let me make my point. So as I was saying, clearly here, Allah is saying, but if you help one another against him, the Rasul.
Yes, we got. Everyone heard the verse. You understand
Don't
it?
interrupt.
What's your point
Don't
from
keep
it?
talking,
Yeah.
don't keep
Yeah.
Clearly,
Yes.
as I read verse 3,
Yes.
it says, and remember when the Prophet disclosed the matter in confidence to one of his wives, Hafsa. Then she told it to another, Aisha.
Yes.
And Allah made it known to him.
Yes.
He informed part thereof and left a part. Then when he told her, Hafsa, thereof, she said, who told you this? He said, the all-knower, the all-aware has told me. So I want to ask you, in verse 3 that I just read, who committed the sin?
What's the point you're making?
No, please, just
No.
cooperate.
Before you interview me or before you
no.
interrogate me,
You don't need to
before
know
you
us. Just be
interrogate,
sincere.
I know my understanding of the Quran. I'm asking you, Isa, what is the point you're making? You said Aisha is fitna
Yeah,
by
I'm coming
using that
there,
hadith.
bruv, I'm
No,
coming
I
there.
want you to. You said the
Wait,
Quran
wait.
testifies to
We
it.
don't want you
I want you to
try
show
and
me in the
tailor-
Quran that Aisha is the
Wait.
fitna.
We don't want you to try and tailor your answers based upon you know where I'm going. We want you to be sincere and answer from where you are. No, listen what I'm saying.
see, I can put
You
like-
don't need to know where I'm going, what points I'm making. All you need to do is answer truthfully. Okay, that's all you need to do.
To cut to the chase.
No. But forget cutting to the chase, because when you were talking and doing your monologue, you didn't want to cut to no chase.
No,
So let's,
I
stop.
only spoke for
Stop,
2
stop.
minutes
Don't lie, bro.
without interruption.
Bro, maybe we should
You
go
only
back-
gave me 2 minutes.
Wait, stop. Okay, so what I'm saying to you is,
Okay, what's the discussion? What's your theory after reading the Quran? What's your theory?
Listen, Adnan Rashid,
Yes.
calm down. I'm making a point.
very calm.
Okay, you have a position you hold, correct?
Which is what?
So I'm saying whatever your position is in regard to
Which is
Aisha,
what? Yeah.
regard Aisha and Hafsa, I'm saying it shouldn't change because you're where you are,
It
right?
doesn't change, no.
So regardless of what I say, it don't matter. When I ask you a question, just answer from your perspective. It's
No,
simple.
I'm not
Right.
going to answer your questions
my
if
God,
I don't know why
Rashid.
you asking me a question. You need to tell me why you asked me a question. What? Yeah. No. Wait. Don't worry about it. We know tactics.
Tactics.
So can you
You're
tell
not
me what
scared,
you?
are you?
Do I look scared?
Well, yeah, because you just don't want to answer a simple question.
Do I have any signs?
Okay.
You're the one
Why
in the
did
car.
both-
You're the one in the
It's
car.
not niqab, bro. It's not niqab.
Where is it?
Did Sahaba cover their face in the desert?
Of course.
Okay, they did.
For a different reason.
Never mind the reason.
But do I look scared by any stretch of
Yes,
imagination?
because you don't want to answer a simple
No, I'm not
question.
scared, Isa.
Okay,
So can
simple
we-
questions.
Yeah.
Simple questions.
So what's your point?
If you answer the question, then you'll see my point.
We all speak English.
Why the hell are you going around in circles, bro? It's a simple
What's
thing.
your point, Isa? I'll tell you when I'm making a point, I'll make a point.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm making a point,
Yeah,
yes?
yeah.
In regards to, it was about the status. But let's say now, I'm saying that the Rasul is saying,
Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam.
Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, that in regards to Aisha's house. Let's say.
And you believe that?
Wait, stop,
Yeah.
stop. I'm saying this. In regards, not the physical house he's talking about, but he's saying, because Aisha's...
Is he talking about the person or is he talking about the house?
I'm just going to say
Thank
that
you,
in
thank you.
regards to the person.
He's talking about the person.
Right.
And what makes you think
Bruv,
that?
stop taking over my point.
Yeah.
Will you let me finish, yes? So you now know. So now just cooperate and answer questions.
Okay, good.
Right? Good.
So you're
No,
to
don't do
understand
that
your
garbage.
point.
No,
You're
oh
saying
my
the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, when he pointed, he meant the person, not the place.
Brother,
Yes?
From there
Yes.
comes fitna.
Okay.
The house was, is it wood? Is it brick? What's the problem with the house?
Which word in the hadith?
No. You're
no.
not going to do that. You're not going to do that.
You want to
I'm
have
saying-
your
I'm making
you want to
my
have your
point.
cake and eat it.
Wait. I'm making my point. Okay. My point is very clear, as I've stated it. You agree that after I told you, you're now going to answer. So please, just.
So I am actually.
Adnan, stop with the garbage. Just listen. Don't be afraid. Just answer unless. And after I make my point.
Why do you think I look afraid? Why do you
Just because
think?
you
Wait,
don't
am I
wanna answer-
shivering? Is my
Because
color
you won't- I told
changing?
you, because
Am I
you
going
won't
pale?
answer. Because you won't answer a simple question. That's why.
No, I am. Listen, I am the
telling you
only
why.
one
You
here
asked me a
who's serious
question.
about this discussion. I want to get to the crux of it. You're trying to make a
Adnan,
point.
you keep saying
What
that
is your
you're
point?
talking-
Is Aisha fitna? Is that your point? Is that your point? Is Aisha
Listen, let me
fitna?
answer and don't
Yeah.
talk, okay?
Yeah.
I'm saying, wait.
Isa, Aisha is X, Y, and Z. Just say that. Just say she is. Are you
finished?
claiming she's fitna?
Stop interrupting me.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
As I said before, when the Prophet pointed,
Yeah.
I am saying
Yeah.
that he was saying,
Yeah.
not the house,
Yeah.
but he was talking about Aisha.
And why do you
She-
say that?
Wait, brother, oh my head. I am trying to get there.
Okay.
If you just cooperate, you asked me that question. I've now answered your question.
Yeah.
So you now
So
know
make
my
your
premise.
argument instead of
Wait.
asking me questions. Make your argument.
No,
Yeah.
because I'm saying I don't want you to do these wiggly things. Just
I'm not a bigly.
Okay, whatever. Let's see.
That machine in the building.
Wait, hold on. 1 second, sorry.
Show him some love.
Okay,
What's good,
yeah,
Anna?
yeah, quick. Where's your camera? Anyway, stop. Right, anyway, back to the...
Are you the same Kalam?
Stop, please, stop.
How you doing? You right?
Good, man. I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good. Sorry.
When you gonna become a friend?
Huh?
When you gonna become a friend?
We're friends, man.
No, friend when you are in your car making videos
Yeah.
and in your home
Yeah.
doing your videos.
Yeah.
I know your friend in the park.
Yeah.
I know we're great friends in the park.
Yeah.
When you gonna actually
Another
become
time.
a friend?
But we're friends. We're
Exchange
friends.
numbers and talk.
But we're combatants.
no,
We're
I-
combatants
I-
when it comes to information.
Okay, because-
We're always friends. We're combatants when it comes to information. Me.
Okay, I'm saying to you, I'll ask you another question. Why did people have to make Toba?
I refuse to answer the question. You make your point. You make your point.
Chase, Scholar Gang,
make
men
your
like
point.
Black
You
Dunya.
really
If you haven't already
Wait,
subscribed,
where's
hit that
the Leon?
subscribe
Where's
button
Leon?
and make sure you hit the share
X,
button
Y,
as
and
well
Z.
so everybody gets subscribed to Black Dunya. Oh man!
Do you see?
No, I'm trying to help you. Or she's Munafika. She's
Did I not say?
No, so make your
From there
point.
is where it comes, and I said it's not the building, the house.
So read the verse.
I'm seeking
Kalam knew you were going to type
No,
snake.
can you not stop, please, making noise around me? I'm seeking to refute your position, correct?
And what's my position?
He doesn't know. He's just going to go home.
Yeah, what's my position? What position are you refuting?
You're saying
That's
he was
the last
pointing
and only
eastward and
life.
Aisha's house,
Until
right?
next month.
Did you hear my reason?
Bruv, I know.
Kills it.
What's wrong with you?
So dismantle my reason.
That's what I'm.
He's good.
Yeah.
But how much
If
have
you
you used of this
cooperate,
already?
I will be going about that process.
Okay. So why don't you make your argument instead of asking me? Make your argument.
What I'm saying to you.
I refuse to answer your questions. I give you time to answer.
Is your name Mohammed Hijab?
Killer, bro.
Or is it Adnan Rashid?
This is Adnan Rashid as far as I'm
It's a
concerned.
You won't be able to
simple-
do
I'm
upload your video today.
I'm asking you, why does Allah tell both people to make tawbah? It's a
You
simple
tell me
question.
why.
I'm asking you.
I'm Jahil.
Brother, don't play this game.
I don't know that the field.
I was saying
Where's
how
Leon?
much
He's over
respect
there.
I have because you stand like a man. What's going on, bro?
Well, I am standing
All of a
like a
sudden
man.
you turn bra and knickers.
I haven't changed my gender.
Brother, listen.
Yeah.
Just now, you were giving a monologue. I went along and you kept... Brother, you were talking and talking and talking and talking. Brother, when we watch it, you went on for time. I let you talk. Hold on. All I'm asking you is a simple question about the Quran.
I'm going to be silent. I'll let you talk. You know what I'm talking?
Well, brother, if you're not going to cooperate with a simple
Well, you want me
process-
to answer your questions for
Well,
you?
no, I want you to tell me your answers so that I can then refute you. That's the point.
No, you
like
make
you
your
asked me.
point.
Hold on. Did you not ask me?
When I'm gonna
Wait,
make a
wait,
point.
Stop. Did you not ask me what's my position regarding Aisha? What am I saying?
I still don't know.
Brother,
Do you believe Aisha is
I'll say it
kafira?
again.
Do you believe
No,
Aisha is
no,
kafira?
I've never
Give me
seen
an
again.
answer. Give me an
Oh
answer.
my head.
Give me a clear answer. Do you believe Aisha was a kafira?
Stop. Hold on.
Do you believe Aisha was a kafira?
Listen.
Simple question.
Muhammad Hijab,
Yes or no?
please come back.
Yes or no?
Come back. Adnan Rashid. Please come back. This is
I
that's
said
what
I
Muhammad
believe
Hijab-
Aisha was one of the best women who ever walked the
No.
planet.
The
That's
subject,
my position.
The subject was
in black and white.
The subject was
Yes.
the hadith in
Yes.
regard to fitna. Yes, that's the subject. If the subject,
What's your position on Aisha?
Stop.
Why do you guys?
Because I want to
I'm wiggly.
discuss-
I'm
You're not
wiggly.
listening. You're not
Am I the wiggly
You're
one?
not listening.
Right?
The
Come on.
subject is the hadith, yes? So
The subject is Aisha. I know what the subject is. Surah Tahrim. When
Adnan, stop.
you hold the Shia position, Are you
seriously doing this right
when the
now?
Shia talk about
Is
these
there no
verses,
Sunni
they are
that
talking
can stand up for what they
Aisha
say
and
without
Hafsa,
interrupting?
and I know
All
what
over
they
the
want to do with those verses. I know what they want to do with
What are
it.
you
So they want to prove that Aisha and Hafsa were both kafirat. Okay,
That's
They
not
were
what I'm
both-
proving. Now
okay,
what?
Okay, wait.
Now what?
They were both.
I'm not proving that. Now what?
Okay, fine.
Now
You're not,
what?
You're
You
not
said
doing
you know.
that. I'm saying. So I'm trying to clarify as to what your position
Oh,
is
I
on
say it
Aisha
again.
and
I say
Hafsa.
it again. The only thing
Yeah.
the Isa the Great here is seeking to prove, the only thing.
Great,
Isa
why,
the
what-
Great-
what-
That's fine.
why, what-
By getting Sunnis to keep changing the subject. That's why. But anyway,
Isa, please, are you serious?
The only thing I'll say it again for you.
Yeah.
I don't know how many times I've said it. Is that when he pointed to the house, he was not talking about Eastwood, right? He was not talking about the brick or wood of the
So
house.
you ignore all the other.
Wait, stop, bro. I'm giving you my position. You asked for it, I gave it to you, you still don't understand.
I'm
But I'll
asking a
say-
simple
Wait,
question. In the English
I'm
language,
getting there,
what do
wait.
you do with other reports that
You're not
say
listening.
east?
You're not listening.
That say east.
I was going to demonstrate with this verse, but you
No.
didn't cooperate.
What do you?
I'm going to show you.
Do those reports exist? Do they exist?
I
Do they
believe-
exist?
wait,
In
I
Sahih
believe-
Muslim, do they exist?
I believe there's at least one
Okay.
from my memory, which I said to you.
Okay.
Which said
What
these-
do you say about that report?
All right. Try now. When I answer,
Yeah.
will you then answer my questions?
You don't want to live.
No, I'm not going to play your game.
Did you
So when I'm refuting you, it's a game. But with you, all right. You know what? Just
Make
so
your
I'm gonna
point.
answer, I'm going to answer.
Yes.
I'm just going to answer.
Go on.
Can't remember.
In regards to the hadith that I think I remember, it clearly said, well, in English, Eastwood. From what I remember.
We can go to the Arabic if you want.
Brother, listen.
Yeah.
You said you can't even get it. But anyway.
No, I can get it now if you want. I can ask someone. I'll find it for you right now. No, Isa, this is education. Isa,
Bruv, it's not if you're not going
This
to
is-
cooperate. You're not listening. I'm saying, you
this
know what?
is very.
Bruv,
For
I'm
you, it
shocked.
might be a
I'm
match.
shocked.
For me, it's not a match.
It's not a match. What I'm
For
saying-
me, it is education. Lisa, I'm only interested in education.
So you say,
Educating
okay.
people.
If
That's my
the
purpose.
case, why would you cooperate? Why are you calling it again?
Isa, because I don't know the point you're making.
Right. So what I'm saying is, if I'm asking you questions, why would you need to know the point? When hold on, wait. When I've already said the whole point I'm proving is that when the Prophet peace be upon him pointed that way, he meant Aisha.
And I'm
Not
saying,
wait.
I give my reasons why not.
You're
Move
not
that hand.
listening.
Hold it with this hand. I'll
I'm seeking to prove that you're wrong. And I'm saying I need you to cooperate.
Then make your point.
You're not listening.
You don't need my cooperation
I
to
don't
prove
want,
me wrong.
For instance, if I say something and you see where I'm going, you might start to wiggle left and right like you did.
Let
just now.
let people decide. Make your point. Let
just
people
answer.
decide. Let the viewers decide. If they think I'm wiggly and I'm wiggling out of every single
I don't
argument you're
wanna
throwing my
waste my
way,
time. I want to
then
refute
let
you
them
here.
decide.
I want to refute your position.
Okay.
That's it.
And do it
I'm
by your
saying-
own arguments instead
How
of
many
asking me
questions have you asked
questions.
me and I've answered?
No, I've asked
How
you
many
questions.
questions have you asked me and I've answered?
How many times I've made my points very clear? When I make my
You're not-
point, I give evidence.
Hold on,
Correct?
Hold on, wait.
Correct?
Did you not
Correct?
ask me about? Hold on. When I brought the
You
evidence,
don't even tell me what you
Stop,
think of
stop,
Aisha.
stop.
What do you think of Aisha?
Stop.
What's your view on Aisha?
Wait, stop. I'm saying to you, when I brought you the hadith, yeah, my evidence, you asked me what I think about the hadith, correct? Did I wiggle in regards to my answer? I told you.
Which hadith? Sahih Muslim.
The one I brought you, bro. Come on now.
And then I broke it.
Brother, just
I
calm
broke
down.
your understanding of it, not the hadith.
So you say, but then you want to. Anyway, calm down, bro. What I'm saying to you is it's very straightforward. When you ask me to talk about the evidence,
You know they're gone to eat already.
Sorry?
They left to eat.
Yeah, I know.
older brothers.
In regards to the evidence
Final point,
that
Isa.
you were going to use, yes?
Forget about winning and losing, Isa. Forget about winning and losing. Let's talk about that hadith. The hadith you brought up.
Bro, I was
What,
going
do you seriously
I'll find something.
believe? Do you
Because I can't believe you're doing
do you
this.
seriously?
I answered your question regarding the evidence that I brought for you, for myself, and then you used it. Fine. I'm saying, I'm bringing evidence. Why can't you just answer like I did with you? Why are you
Why
scared?
do you need me for your
I'm
evidence?
just cooperate like I did.
Why do you want me to cooperate?
I'm showing you, just do it.
I don't
Did
want
I
you to
cooperate?
Don't cooperate.
You did. You bugged me for answering.
Ask me a question, throw an argument at me, and let me respond to it. Don't cooperate.
No. So why did you ask me? No. Why did you then ask me several times, what am I saying?
Why do you need me to make your argument? Why do you need me to make your argument?
So why did you need me to answer the question then?
I don't need you.
You did already.
Every
You
single
already have.
every single point I made,
And you
I gave
did.
evidence.
No, you're not listening. I'm
On your
saying
phone
in
or on
regards to the
your
hadith,
phone?
did you not ask me, what am I saying about it? Am I saying
Finish it, man.
it's
You're
Aisha?
recording here and there. You just do a
Yes?
teaser clip.
Did you not ask me that?
Why you
Right,
then
and
you
I
also
answered,
want to
didn't I?
put in that.
You're
Yes or
saying
no?
Aisha's fitna.
I mean,
Did I say
doing
that? How many times do you want to say it over and over again? That I'm saying it's referring to the person